Welcome back to the... Oh, there you go. Welcome back to the 4th episode of MEGAQUARIUM on Brutal. And what we're gonna do in this episode is get these deep wall tanks and replace this area and remake it, basically. So, until that happens, I'm just gonna see if these guys can handle the tasks in time. And see how fine-tuned these 3 guys are for running this area. I'm considering making this, in addition to this, once it's done, Zone 1. So we'll see if these people are up for the task. Could definitely have an increase on fixing level. But, oh well. This should, these are 2 small tanks, so you can't really house a sufficient amount of, well, most of these fish. So, I'm kind of looking forward to being able to expand on this. Meanwhile, I can make a little bit of a change, like staff only area. I can paint the floor like this, so that I know this is where the staff only is supposed to go. It's just a little detail, and I'm probably gonna even change it later on to something else when I have more available, because this is not the prettiest paint job. But it kind of distinguishes the different areas a little bit from each other, which is nice. And I messed up on that one. So, yeah, here we go. Well, they will soon be available. Deep wall tanks are the way to go. I'm just gonna leave this whole area alone, really. Just let it be itself, basically. Not gonna make any more. This area works. I don't think I'll be making much changes. Maybe add a couple of like dispensers or whatever. Also get more available, but I think that would be it. There's one thing I wish you could do, and that is change the color of these. Is that possible with... no. I don't like these colors too much. Okay, let's level it up. There we go, deep water tanks, another protein skimmer. I'm actually gonna wait for that too before I start building these things. And I got several different types, which is good. But this is just like a simple area. This is the start area, you know, you need something to get you going. Profits are not too bad. It's going to be nice to get this area up and running how I'd like it to be. Oh, crap! Oh. I thought they were about to die though. You know what, I'm just gonna do this actually. Should be enough with 4-4 on that guy. So let's see, Swen, yeah, no further leveling up. Just so they can keep up a little bit better than they were doing just now, because that was looked kinda risky. I guess it wasn't risky, but it looked risky. this is the most interesting part of this game. So, look at that, actually peeping Tom through the slit. I mean. Oh well. Soon the skimmer will be in place, although it's not a good skimmer. What I got set up here for these guys is sufficient for this area. Right, I can actually make some changes here as well to make it better. I'm gonna just do it this way, because it looks better in my eyes. It might not look better in everyone's eyes, but it doesn't mind. So, oh yeah, no, that's the reason I'm not doing that. It's because they need access there. Right. I can move this just to kind of increase efficiency. I think this area is about as good as it's gonna get right now. Just gonna keep it simple there, really. Profits ain't too bad. Yeah, I just want to skimmer as well before I start this whole construction effort here, just to have a little bit more options to work with. And I could probably do with putting in another bathroom. But that's all part of the reconstruction of this area. So it's time to reshape this area. In 3, 2, 1.7, 1.5, 1.2, 10. There, go. Yeah, I'm so on point. God, I'm good at this. Alright, so let's sell all this crap. Not that crap though. What did I just sell? Did I sell? I guess. Okay then. Yeah. Sell human beings on the black market. Viable strategy in this game apparently. Well, that's something. Okay, yeah, why not? Full size. That means I'm gonna need to expand a little bit there. That's cool. We'll see how much we need all the different stuff. And it's like just layout though. I'm kinda, how do I lay this out? What do I put there? What kind of fish do I put there? That's the question. Well, I have a mission to put on these, or whatever you want to call it. So, like these provide like corals and, you know, just kind of stationary living things. They give 65% chance to view plus 15. So if you have 4 of them, you have 110% chance to for them to be seen by the visitors. If you have 3, you have 95, which is a good enough chance if you ask me. But how many do I need? 2. Well, I'm gonna go with 3, and then you need some basic light. You know, just for good measure, I'm gonna get the whole shebangs. Okay, what I put in here, now you need to do some calculations, la-di-da. So these are going to be 16 total when they grow, meaning I have 96 to play around with in fish size. Now if I put in 7 of these, that's going to be 42, 96 minus 42, that's oh, math, man. 54. 7 times 7, 49. So that's, I have, yeah, okay. I actually might not be correct in what I'm saying here, but it's gonna work out though. So, not too early. Alright, they need some stuff, obviously. So rocks, I'll just put in one. They're quite expensive. I'm gonna put one of these in, even though I don't really need it. And one of these just for, you know, so people can see them. And I'll just put in some rubble. Because why not? Some eelgrass, a little here, a little there. A little bit of kelp. Actually, I'm gonna see what else I have available here. Anchor, for instance. Put that there. And a conch, maybe. Yeah, you know, I'm okay, I'll do it like this. Need a little bit of sea lettuce in my aquariums as well. So this should suffice for this aquarium. Now what I need to do is what kind of food I need to these three. It's not necessarily a good thing that it's 3 foods. Alright, what can I be putting in these other tanks though? What kind of food are we looking at? It would be basically mussels. Okay, what I'm gonna do is let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That might work. Like so. Actually, I'm just gonna make sure I have good space. So, and we have SMS. I'm gonna have to check that in a few seconds. Because I'm popular today. Right, so we need tool station. A couple of those, just so that's a sufficient amount. Might not be the best placement of them. I'll have to maybe revise that later, but we'll see. So zooplankton dispenser, and it's these. Yeah, I don't have any. Oh no, I don't have any other green feeding fish actually. Green feeding is a dumb way to say it, but you know, I'm gonna stick to it actually. So let's see. Gonna have to further expand down here. These were what, 7? Yeah, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. My head does not want to do math today, apparently. Okay, so I'll soon be getting an additional 4,200 for having these things in here. But for now, also I will just drag a wall across here. this can just look ugly for now. It'll look nice when I'm done. Basically, the idea is have staff come in here, walk over here, and then to the respective tank they need to feed. See how to, no, not that one. This one. Ah, I see. I, you know, measure twice, cut once. Yeah, it's gonna look a lot better when it's done. I can tell you that for sure. Right, so what do I put in here? How am I doing with the angelfish? I think I put one in here actually. Then I need to start thinking about these things. Couple large filters. It's not quite enough, but I'll fix that soon enough. There I have something to go on the temperature at least. That's a mistake. There we go. I'm just gonna have this one pumper and protein skimmer. Is that gonna do it? Well, it's not gonna do it in regards to these things, that's for sure. Right, but okay, I can just, well, I'm just gonna sell this and, yep, get a new basic pump. So this is gonna change later when I have more stuff available to change it with. But I wonder. Okay, if this is where I'm going with it, then I think it's better to do it like this. And just for good measure, I'll put one more of these in here. Let's see what a large filter would do to the quality. Okay, and a skimmer instead would do, well, it would do better. I'm not super psyched about the this level. That's actually gonna worsen. Oh, these guys can't be in with other green pellet eaters. But so far I moved those. They are size 7, so it's 49. If I were to instead, oh man, take the yellow things and oh man, now the math just kind of got messed up a little bit. Well, I managed to check the SMS at least by pausing the recording, so I hope that didn't desync anything. Okay, I'm just going to redo the whole shebang, so these are 16, and that left me at 96. 96. Oh come on, can't be without a green pellet eaters. You spoiled fucks. 45 plus 42. That's 87. 96 minus 87. That's 9, isn't it? So this should work. And this should not be a danger to anything in here, nope. should not. So green. How much are these gonna eat? Like 6 cents. Well, they're not gonna eat the whole box of green food at least, so should be fine. Like so. Just kind of tiny to think. 75 of 70. Well, if this grows, does it need? Well, that's not the one that's demanding much. It's actually these. This is expensive. I hope I won't be going broke for doing this. Just gonna do this while I kind of think a little what to do next. This isn't exactly optimal. But I feel like it never really is, so nothing really new there. Huh. Out of 70. I'm sensing that might be a problem at some point. I wonder if this is even possible. Another pumper. I can probably. Oh no, I can't tie these systems together. Oh, well, whatever. If I were to put these, could they be repaired? No. But I know a way they could be repaired. So okay, I'm just gonna do this. This is subject to change how I'm doing the layout when I get more stuff unlocked in the future. But basically, I think they need to stand on flat ground to be able to do this. So this is not optimal. It's going to take a while to get around to that one. But hopefully it's going to be fine. Yes, I mean, I guess that's it for right now. I'm just gonna let this run and see how it works with the crew that I have available. I'm gonna check it for the next day, I guess. And nothing new unlocked here, so that's kinda meh. Okay, so these tanks really don't need. I'm actually gonna slow it down while I'm doing this. I can just redo entire decoration set. 62 out of 55. It doesn't need this whole yeah, doesn't need this extra filtration power right now, I think. So I can make them look a little bit pretty on these areas. A little bit more thematic or something. I'm not going for a specific theme or anything, but yeah. I'm considering making this zone 1 and this a separate zone 2 and just having some low skill workers here that I hire and kind of transfer my old workers there, but I need to do this gradually, otherwise it's going to break me economically and that's just not really what I'm going for. But this tank is coming along nicely though, I'd say. If they can manage to feed it in time. Which I guess they can. What the heck is this guy? What? What? Oh my god, so someone took a massive dump or so now? Oh really? Just do something useful. Seriously, someone threw garbage there. There's like bins everywhere. Fuck that guy. The type of person should just be fucking shot. Anyway, okay, this place looks like it could actually need a little bit of filtration power. Just kind of help out a little bit. So I'm going to put in some rocks there. I can get it to like 61. Yep. And I'm gonna put in a lot of sea lettuce, just so you know the guests can see lettuce. I think that's sustainable. It has grown, very nice. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep on. Actually, let's not have so much sea lettuce in. I don't really have too many interesting, you know, decorations to go around now, right now, though. But oh well. Yeah, I'm gonna just pause while I remove the habitat here, just in case they got a little bit. Not so happy about it. I'm gonna put in this. I should probably also have some rubble in this one actually. Just for the, I want to have it at like 60%. That'd be, there we go. Then we put in some other things like, I don't really have that many options. So I'm gonna just put in some sea lettuce. And yeah, hopefully that should be fine. These guys don't need all this filtration at all. I'm still gonna put some in there. Doesn't hurt, right? Just for decorative reasons, really. Like so. Oh, I can stop pausing. There's no point doing that. Don't think these guys need the extra. Nah, they don't. So now I can put some stuff like this, maybe. make my aquariums great again. Not that it really ever was or were that great, but gonna be looking better now in the long run. That aquarium also doesn't really need any thing special, so I'm gonna try with a couple of shells maybe. Could be. Actually, a conch will be enough. And I want it to look good as well as be functional. And some sea lettuce. So, starting to look a lot better, I'd say. Let's put in this, and on this one, let's just do double grass like so. Alright, and then we're going to speed up to the end of the day and see how much work they got left to do. It looks like they're on top of it. I must say, it really does look like they are on top of it. Yeah, it does indeed look like they are on top of it. I'm gonna just wait till I have a little bit more cash on hand, and then I'm gonna start dealing with this aquarium, which I will do in the next episode, I believe. I'm just gonna run this through this last day here and see that everything is fine. I mean, everything's fed here, everything's getting fed here. So at this point, everything is done at around an hour before closing, and they can get the maintenance work in. Right, okay, so it looks decent. Looks decent. I'm just gonna double check that it is okay though. I wish there was information on how much more they cost for each level. So that wasn't much. It was 52 to 9. Oh, I want this guy to be level 3 in these things. Not gonna push anyone past level 4. Not at this point. Alright. Yeah, they're done with all the feeding in time, but I believe I'm gonna need to start adjusting a little bit with staff, maybe get some new fresh guys, like a couple fresh guys in here. That's like what I'm thinking of doing. Like, these guys are gonna be feeding and fixing here exclusively, and this guy is gonna be on roam everywhere for now, primarily doing cleaning, but also some fixing wherever he can help in when he's not cleaning anything. And I think I'll get 2 cheap guys, low skill, to deal with this zone right here. Maybe just 1 actually, if I can get away with it. But with this machinery here taking a little while to fix, that might not be functional. So that might be what I'm doing coming up. But anyway, thanks for watching and have a good one. Peace out.